Hey everyone, it's CL and I am back with yet another unplanned, unexpected video. And the reason why I'm posting this video is because whenever someone leaves me feeling inspired, I feel like I need to talk to somebody about it. And since I don't have anyone in my immediate circle, I came running to you all because I know that if there's somewhere I can have a discussion, it would be here with you all. So thank you if you're here watching my video. So what I am talking about is that out of nowhere, and maybe this was planned and I'm just out of the loop, but out of nowhere, Michelle Phan posted new videos today, and it feels like she's been gone for years, but maybe it's just been a handful of months. But she posted new videos today, and if you're not familiar with who she is one of the first beauty gurus, I want to say, that got really big. But please, if you're not like a beauty guru type person, hear me out, because the beauty guru part isn't necessarily the part that I'm going to talk about. More so, I am creating this video to kind of talk about her video in particular that she posted called Why I Left. And after I watched that video, I felt really inspired, and it made me want to kind of take a few step backs and kind of reflect upon my own life. And if you know me and know the content on my channel, I'm a very reflective person. But before I go any further, please pause this video and check out her video, watch it end to end, so we can have the discussion. And if you think that, you know what, that you don't know who Michelle Phan is, if you think that you don't even like her, honestly, I highly recommend you watch her video end to end. Even if you don't know who she is, the way the video is set up in like storybook format, you will be able to understand what's going on. So yeah, please pause this video, go out and watch her video. I'm going to link it below, but also you can do a YouTube search. I'm sure it will be one of the first videos to come up, and make your way back here and let's have the discussion. Alright, so if you're still watching my video, I'm going to make the assumption that you watch her video end to end and you're ready to talk about it. So one of the first impressions I got from watching Michelle's video was that it was very honest and raw in its emotions. It felt like an intimate video, like she let us in to such a close personal space that we've never been allowed to be in before, and it felt very genuine. That was the impression I got, that her video and the things that she was saying to us were very genuine, honest things, and I really liked that about the video. Now, I watched Michelle Phan from the very beginnings when she was in Florida attending art school, and her channel was still called Rice Bunny at that time, and I watched her grow into this huge mega success, and she was able to build like these companies from the ground up. I watched her and her journey to where she is now. Now that she has created this video and was able to kind of flip the camera lens, like letting us know what goes on behind the scenes, it kind of reminded me of a few things. Like it's something that I already knew. Like, for example, that the lives people portray on social media, that's just what they want you to see. That's not really what their life is like. And more so, I can relate that to really successful YouTubers. I think that we all can fall into that trap of thinking that these YouTubers that are super successful have like these perfect lives. Like, how great would that be for your job to be YouTube? You can wake up whenever you want. You could be like rolling out of bed. Your job is to sit in front of a camera and make videos and post them online, and that's your job. And it's easy to fall in that trap of thinking that their lives are so perfect, that they have no problems. They have the perfect boyfriend. All their pictures on Instagram are of these beautiful, extravagant places. Every video they post gets millions of views. They're always getting free stuff. It's easy to fall in the trap of thinking that these people are living a perfect life, and I know that wasn't the case, but her video, now that she has put it out there and I've watched it, it kind of reiterates that again. Like, oh yeah, don't forget that what you see these YouTubers put out there is just the perception of what they want you to see. That is how they want to portray themselves as, but it's not necessarily real. And it was good to have that reminder, like, oh yeah, you're right, that these people are real people with real problems, and you know, nobody's life is perfect. So it was good to have that reiterated. And in watching Michelle's video, there was a lot of relatable things, like even at the beginning of the video when she talks about like the foundation was kind of laid out that in order to be successful, you either had to be a doctor or you either had to make a lot of money, like the amount of money you made determined how successful you were. And it was relatable to me in the sense I also felt kind of pressured. Not she felt pressured like that she had to become a doctor. I felt pressured that I had to go into the sciences. And what I mean by that, when I first went into college, I was a chemistry major for a couple years because it was kind of, that foundation was kind of laid upon me as well, that in order to become successful, you had to become a scientist. So that's what I pursued. And I didn't like it, but in a sense, I felt pressured in the sense that your parents send you to college so you can be successful. In order to be successful, you had to go into the sciences. So in that sense, I felt that that was relatable. And she ended up pursuing more of like an art field, and I also did not pursue the sciences. In which my parents were upset, but they got over it. So yeah, that part of it was relatable. So yeah, there were a lot of parts in her video where I could relate, like maybe not in like a huge way, but in a small way I could relate. And another thing that I liked about her video is when she talked about how she kind of lost herself in pursuing more and more and more, that continual need to be more successful than you were yesterday, to keep going, keep growing, keep going. And I like how she kind of mentions that she kind of lost herself in that, and kind of lost herself in being like a people pleaser and signing these contracts where she essentially, well, I got the impression that in some cases she regretted it because she kind of lost a sense of self. And I thought that was really nice to see from her. And I think to an extent all of us, whether it be big or small, feel that outside pressure from other people of how we need to live our lives, right? And there's a quote that goes, "Can you remember who you were before the world told you who you should be?" And when I think of Michelle and how successful she became, if you think about it, there's all these people that surround her telling her what she should do, the way she needs to do things. She's signing these contracts where the company will essentially say the requirements of what she has to do for them. And she had a lot of outside pressure to kind of lose herself a little bit. And I think a lot of us can relate to that, even on the small scale. Like even for me, like I do not have 9 million, close to 9 million subscribers. I have like under 1,000 subscribers, and even for myself I do feel a little outside pressure from other people. Like even posting this video today, whenever I post a video, I feel like I need to give a disclaimer to potential subscribers, like and I mean that in the sense, like I feel like someone will subscribe to my channel based off of one video, and then when I post other videos that's not related to that other video that they subscribe to, I feel like they get disappointed, like, oh, is that the types of videos you post? Because that's not what I thought I was signing up for. And in a sense, I feel bad about that. Like I need to give some sort of disclaimer, like, oh, before you hit subscribe, maybe you should peruse my other videos before you decide to do so and see if you like my content. And I know that you're probably thinking like, CL, you sounded really insecure right there. And you know what? If you're new around here, insecurity is my sweet spot, so that is kind of my deal. But so yeah, so even on a small scale, I even feel a little bit of pressure from other people, you know, and it's hard to not fall into that trap of people pleasing. Like how many YouTubers have separate channels because people like them to post one channel containing one type of thing, another channel containing another type of thing. But for my channel, I mean, watching her video kind of reiterates that, you know what, I created this channel as my creative space. It makes me feel good to be creative, and if I want to post 3 videos about computers, then I should post that. I shouldn't feel pressured in thinking that I can't post something like that. It's my channel. I created it because it's my creative space, and I can post whatever I want. And watching her video kind of reiterates that, like just because other people don't like it you built this, or you're doing this for you, you enjoy it, and to kind of stick to that. Remember who you are. Don't lose yourself in trying to people please. And I think that's in many ways we all do that, right? There's always someone we're trying to please or accommodate, you know? And one of the big things I really liked from her video was that it was so visually stunning to watch. It's like storybook form, and the animations are so beautiful. Just how it was put together. If you are a visual person, you will really love the video. And I think that's why it hit me so hard, or inspired me so much, is because I'm very visual, and just how everything was laid out visually was really nice to watch. Now it's kind of funny. Michelle Phan is known for her makeup videos, her makeup tutorials. I watch her makeup tutorials and I don't even follow the tutorials. I just like watching the videos because they're like really well put together, and it's so visually pleasing. It's entertaining for me to watch. It's kind of like watching a TV show. It's just like another one of my shows that I watch. So I don't do any of the tutorials. I think they look beautiful, and she gives a lot of great tips, but I never do them. I always do my makeup the same way. But I still enjoy watching her videos. So what else is there? So yeah, that is essentially what I wanted to say in this spur of the moment video. But I guess the main takeaway for me that left the biggest impression on me was being self-reflective. Like, don't forget who you are, you know? So yeah, her video really inspires me to keep remembering who I am at my core, that no matter where life takes me, I still want to be me, and I'm doing pretty good. And I hope you all are doing good as well. So that is what I think. There's definitely more things I felt and experienced as I watched her video, but I just can't fit it all into this video. So let me know what you all think down below in the comments. Like, what was your main takeaway from her video? Did it inspire you? What was your favorite part of it? But anyways, I'm so glad she's back. I really enjoy her videos. So if you watched my video end to end, thank you so much for spending time with me. Thank you for letting me talk to you. You are my circle of people who I like to have discussion topics with, so thank you. Thank you so much for being there for me. Thank you for watching my video, and I will see you later.